April 21st, 1912, Sunday, aboard the cable ship Mackay Bennett, Atlantic Ocean, the Grand Banks, 650 miles from Halifax, Nova Scotia. This poem is titled, John Snow, the Undertaker. Sunday arrives, our first day of harvesting corpses, and I determine to make the best of the challenging task at hand. Happily, on this fourth day out, I have found my sea legs, and I keep my breakfast down. Over coffee, the lads from the late-night dog watch tell me they've spotted bodies floating in the darkness, rising and falling with the swells, occasionally bumping the ship's hull. One of the firemen, Arminius Wiseman, swears it's as if they wanted to clamber aboard. I didn't sleep a wink all night. I'm undone. But I am the Undertaker, and I am an old hand at death. Men who walk among the dead as I do must cultivate a certain emotional remove. Indifference. An indifference to death. Indifference. An indifference to the dead. I finish my cup and climb to the sun deck. I inhale the Atlantic's cold April air, ready for whatever the coming day might bring. A half-mile off the Mackay Bennett's bow, a flock of seagulls floats on the swells. Seagulls, so many miles from land? Lower away, Captain Lardner commands. Ropes creak through the pulleys as the first small boat descends in its davits, carrying a crew of 5. As the small cutter reaches the water, I see a half-dozen bodies. They look strange, as if standing in the shallows of a pond, heads and shoulders above the surface, buoyed ingeniously by their bulky life vest of bright white canvas and cork. The corpses spin slowly, almost gracefully, mouth agape. Each earnest face turns upward, staring at nothing, as if the dead were alive, but blind, heads cocked slightly to better hear what rowdy living men intrude upon this silent, solemn interlude. Captain Lardner whispers respectfully, and so we begin. I turn again to the far-off flock of gulls, smudges of white floating on the green waves, and I admit to myself what I knew at the first sight of them. Those are no seagulls at all. Those are bodies, more bodies, each one waiting in a bright white vest. My God, my God, my God, bodies scattered for miles in every direction. Bodies as far as my indifferent eyes can see.